From crouching under a table to producing one of the most iconic noises in sci-fi history, here's the story behind R2-D2's scream. It all starts with some advice George Lucas had for the team crafting the sound for the Star Wars universe. Rather than use a synthesizer, which was common practice for this era of sci-fi, Lucas encouraged sound designers to utilize a tape recorder instead. Sound designer Ben Burtt was then tasked with gathering a library of real-world sounds that could later be manipulated to craft the sounds of the galaxy far, far away. This project took him on a wild journey, which led him to record scuba gear to capture Darth Vader's breathing and use the hum from a projection booth at a cinema to create the iconic lightsaber sound. Burtt revealed in an interview with NPR that R2-D2 was his greatest challenge of all. After trying a variety of different methods, all of which failed, it was while making noises back and forth with Lucas that Burtt realized making his own sounds was the way to go. It was a blend of Burt's voice and the manipulation of a synthesizer that birthed the R2 unit's sounds. As for the scream, Burtt wound up using his own scream as the Astro Droid's iconic squeal. Burtt explained how he had his own room to do his work at Lucas's house. He also didn't make use of a recording booth when it was time to record something. Instead, he would climb under a large table in the room with his microphone and find the nearest corner to record his sound effects. Then, one day, R2-D2's scream came to him. Burtt told NPR, "And one day I just made a scream. I just screamed. Maybe there was some stress behind it. That scream, sped up, is used pretty much straight up as R2-D2's scream." One truly remarkable thing about that fateful scream is that it has never been duplicated, and no other scream has been used for R2-D2 since. That famed scream Ben Burtt performed under that table has been used repeatedly for decades now, and it will probably continue to be used for decades to come. In a commentary about the sound design, The Sounds of Star Wars, author J.W. Rinsler explained that Burt's scream is the only one that exists. Rinsler said, "Ben, probably because he was stressed, was able to do a really good scream, which he's never been able to duplicate. So every time R2-D2 screams in the movies, it's always that 1977 one." It's amazing how one pivotal moment of stress managed to help define a character through more than 4 decades and 9 movies in the Skywalker saga. There's something so universal about R2-D2's scream that viewers everywhere can understand. There are no language barriers with the scream. But what about the rest of R2's dialogue, where he's just making beeping sounds? In the films, we get some sense of the droid's language through reactions of other characters, such as C-3PO or Luke Skywalker. However, it turns out the Star Wars filmmakers might have underrepresented another important element of the droid's lexicon. R2-D2 likes to curse up a storm from time to time. As revealed by Marvel's comic Star Wars number 13, the droid has quite a colorful vocabulary and doesn't need to scream to express himself. In the issue, R2-D2 beeps up a storm while another droid, 000, is there to decipher what R2 is actually saying to the reader. In response to R2's tirade, the protocol droid calls his shorter companion a foul-mouthed little astromech. So not only is R2-D2 willing to scream when the occasion calls for it, but there may be some profanity accompanying that screaming as well.